I have not tested any of my mics. Tell me if you boys can hear me well. I hope everything sounds good. I think it looks fine. Tuning looks perfect. Couple of seconds into it. I got a few boys in the mix. So, welcome Paul. Welcome Berries. Welcome Kendall. Oh, boys. Welcome. Hey, Bar Bliksem, how's it, gents? This is the final year, 2021, end of the year recap. So I'm gonna do the best I can in the most possible way probable. One, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of you boys. I got the Christmas jingles on. Everything's funky. Everything's tuning. I actually have a drink in my hand, so I'm kicking it off with a storm. Excuse me for taking a sip now and then. Nonetheless, it is what it is, boys. So, gonna kick it off with a couple of things. One, best of thanks to every one of you boys, all of you, everyone that has participated in all the racing events for 2021. It's been a massive, massive rolling coaster this whole year around. Um, So where we stand and where we are, again, new things will approach into 2021. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it easy, and hopefully we keep the races as interesting as we can, to the abilities we can. Nonetheless, welcome to all of you boys. I can see a lot of you guys on the stream. So Paul, Sean, Bluxham, Sean. That sounds horrible. Ethan, Berries. If I've missed anyone, Kalen, all you boys. Again, I'm going to keep this very short, very brief, for two reasons. One, I don't like talking a lot. Two, we have Kalen's stream that's up and coming within the next hour. So after this, we're going to pack up our bags, run to Kalen and see what he's got. That's going to be interesting to check out too. So go out and support that one. Other than that, boys, on my right hand side, again, boys, our merchandise shop is open. It's there for boys that want to buy anything. It's got Allendar merchandise on it. We will expand that as we go along. It's all for a good cause. All the money or funds, whatever we make, is going to go into our pay it forward account. And we're actually just going to push that into the community itself. Nonetheless, where we are, this is what you boys want to do. So I'm going to recap for what has happened over the last season. Again, season 4 for GT Sport was a big thing, but I'm also going to just catch up on a few other things that we've done as well for naming ACC and, of course, the endurance races. Big thanks to everyone else over there. So this is me kicking it off as we speak. Oof, that should have started the way. That didn't start the way I wanted to. I don't like that at all. Why does everything go in such? Let's do that. I've got to do a few things now. There we go. That's it. Now it is where I want it to be. Okay, so kicking it off, firstly, the VES Championships, boys. So, again, VES comes a long way from us. It started off in a few years before, prior to the community to us, Virtual Endurance Series. We've taken it on. It's done its years. We've done and dusted with it. Of course, winner of this season, or the whole year, however, is Cal Pay. So, big ups to him. Second place is Skitty One. I'm there in third place, which is probably shouldn't be there. I still think Robin Dobbin deserves that more than me. So big ups and big thanks to you boys that actually participated in the VES Endurance Championships on GT Sports. We're not going to do that anymore for 2021. It does get a bit tedious. Not a lot of guys can commit to it. So it is hard to fill the pockets of the lobbies and things like that. Second to none, we are also announcing the winners of our team versus team season 4 championship. So you guys can't see a lot of details over there. Ideally, what this is just all the drivers itself from top to bottom. Of course, the top boys toppling it up in the DMR side of it, which is actually fantastic to see. Um, then, of course, we have the team championship out of that, which is what everything is all about. DMR Trailbreakers taking the victory. Then, of course, SA Racing second. And then, of third is the KBR Blazer Boys. Okay, so the season 4 was very brief, very simple, not that complicated. We had like 5 or 6 races. We got the guys in just to finish up the year. We know it's very difficult and tough to get it all done and dusted. Nonetheless, we did want to make it actually quite fun. So for the boys, big ups to the DMR Trailbreakers boys and the Sky Coffee Racing guys, which is second. And then, of course, KBR team from Trailblazers. Again, Mike, Gail, Dino, AM Racing, Dan Mann, and KBR Zavan, if I say that right. Big thanks to you boys. It was a short and festive season. 2021 is going to bring something different. Heading over to the ACC League again. AM classes over there. Fireblade taking it by storm. In second place, we have Psycho Sheep, and then, of course, our old admin, Eleanor Dave, in the AM class. Again, this was our season 1, so good big ups to them. Again, a lot of guys wanted to participate. Not everyone could commit. Nonetheless, it was a mixed match of everything that got into it. We also kicked off with the pro class guys, and from a pro class point of view, again, I don't think anyone else is going to argue with me. Baggy came in, knocked everyone off the park in the Baggies Pro in the Pro Series. Of course, Berries, our local known hero that wins everything, takes second place, and then Alanar Barbliksem has now into third position. Again, big ups, thanks to you guys for actually supporting us on the alternative Tuesday night ACC event. It was actually quite fun. Um, in addition to that, we also did the midweek racing where we took the older car generations and then raced with that. As you boys can see, top 3 boys picking it up over there. Alanar Pace, Alanar Bar, KLM Pace, sorry. Alanar Bar Bliksem, and then of course Buzzkill. I have no idea why I want to call him Alanar Pace. Because his name's Alanar Pace there. Nonetheless, so big boys, big names over there. Last but not least, our special endurances that was predominantly managed by Dave underscore ZA, our old admin. These are just the winners that we had from event to event. So remember, race 1, winners was there was Ken Luke, Gav Peak, and then of course Jarito Mon. I mean, this was the Hungary Ring. I think it was a 2-hour event or 2.5-hour event. Actually, quite epically fun. It was kind of nice to do. It's something we're going to do quite regularly, once a month thing. Second race was, of course, Bathurst. I mean, it was enduring. People struggled significantly on that track itself. Big thanks to the winners over there, which is Jacques Racing, Gauli 1304, which is all the way from the USA. And then, of course, Guravash, which I believe drives for another community. Nonetheless, that was round 2, and then of course we had our final round in December, which I participated in. Actually good fun on Kyalami, a South African track. Big names up there again, Gaff Big, Walnut Canoe, and then Springbok Gamer, 3 of the big top boys that toppled up a 3-hour/9-hour endurance race that we did in at Kyalami. So from a winning standpoint, the way we sit at this moment, it was fantastically fun seeing it all, being with it, and seeing how that evolves. ACC to us is very new. We tried a few different things at the same time. We had to learn how the servers work. We get a better understanding how everything is. It was actually quite good. So we've ventured into other communities, Sonic Sim Racing, SOP Motorsport is also involved everywhere else. There's a lot of guys involved everywhere surrounding Assetto Corsa, Competizione, on PS4 and PS5. And that will probably go forward as we head into 2021. So hopefully we can get into better things going forward. Um, as I said, we are probably going to focus on what we will do for 2021. But my biggest talk frame over here was to make sure that I at least cover what the winnings was, what the people did, how they participated, what we love and endure, plus get the messages out there. So, a few other things that is on my mind just to talk and refresh about. My little bangy bangy. Admin point, boys. We open for new admin positions. We want to go fresh into the next year. I do want to say big thanks to the boys that helped out this year in 2020 from an administration point of view. That is Eleanor Dave underscore ZA that did a lot of work and focus into the GT Sports side of it. Drove good races with the ACC boys, was significantly helpful in everything he did. He's stepping down so that he can take a bit of break in 2021, focus on his racing. JJVDMZN, everyone knows him as Mr. JJ. He was involved with all the setups for all the races that we did on GT Sports itself. So all the things he went out, he tested it, made sure that it all worked very well, got all the settings for us. He's actually a mathematician calculator that I use. Just to make sure that we do settings that does work properly. So big thanks to him. Step down from his side. And then of course, Eleanor Psycho Sheep or Eleanor Sheep Pace or whatever you want to call him. He's also stepping down. Again, work life versus gaming life, a little bit too much. Nonetheless, always helpful, always helped us to get multiple communities into one, had that word, had that spread. So I want to thank them for everything they've done. Also want to thank the boys that actually helped us with our social media platform. Again, those that are not aware, Angela ZA, aka the man on the move with his new business, Black Ribbon Simulations. Big ups to him. Go support him, boys. Local is lacquer, local is good. And then, of course, we've got all the other guys in between that helped with everything else. Likelihoods, top of my head, coming up. Baggy, he's doing his thing from a esports point of view, giving coaching lessons to everyone else. He's getting lots of people involved, so go support out him. So big thanks to him. Then of course we got the DMR boys, which I'm always never gonna forget. They came in banging at Logistical Nightmares, took the storm, killed the pockets, took everyone off the platform of GT Sim Racing. They doing their thing from a community esports racing point of view, promoting everything there. Great Oaks, great, fantastic guys. So big ups to them. Again, EKZ has gone a bit off the map. They were a big part of us, but they're also on the platform more moved and focused into the PC side of it. Um, Thanks to them for always participating. The HP boys that has now broken into little other pieces, they were always fantastic and nice. And then of course we got this whole Sky Coffee Pace community going on with KLM Pace, Kendall and all those boys. Do support them, even from a sponsorship point of view. Sky Coffee, you guys have been great. Randburg Raceway, fantastic. Love you Oaks to bits and pieces. And then of course we've got G4 Sim, which supported us throughout the year with all their prizes and everything else, even from a trophy standpoint and so forth. Talking about trophies, I do know that all of our trophies have been ordered. They are shipped. They are at a local place. They need to be distributed. Hopefully, they'll get to your doorstep as soon as possible. So, um, it's been a challenge to getting things to you guys. We're doing our best to get that done, facilitated as best we can. At the most simplest thing. Thank you, Barblixum. Look, it's fantastic. Filthy on the house. Where's the real unicorn? Sorry, man, that just distracted my attention a bit. Filthy, I cannot believe the man's there. Make the camera full screen. You want to see my whole thing? I can probably do that a bit. Where's my cam? So let me see if I can make it a bit bigger, and I'll move it a bit. Good. Back on, back on, back on, back on. That's gonna be tricky. No, I can't do that. That's just terrible. Even if I try to do that, that's absolutely awful. Ugh, no, let's not do that. That's just gonna be disgusting. I am not moving my cam. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is what's up and coming next year. Um, so that is the big thing for me, i.e., 2021. We've been working very hard at trying to do what we want to do. I'm going to take this away and then I'm going to bring this back up. If that starts from fresh. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. Let's do that. I need a bit of time just to focus on that. Okay, so next year, 2021, boys. Team versus team, Gran Turismo, real sport racing. We're still going to keep it up. We're still going to run every Sunday night. Registrations are open on our webpage. Team guys, we're going to go back to basics. I know every year, after every year, we always go back to basics. We're going to do the same thing here every second alternative night. 1 week will be GR3, second week will be GR4. Races, 40 minutes approximately, so forth. I've got a prize that we're going to give out to a few people. I must actually see if I can pause this. I'm going to try and pause this for as long as I can. So heading on to the GT Sport things, a couple of things that I just recently finished and finalized with Mr. Kendall. Big thanks to Mr. Kendall from the PACE community coming to terms with us. Again, my focal point is to try and help the local community support as best we can, getting them into it. So GT Sport is going to be a team versus team event. Our prizes for GT Sport is going to be 2 rigs from Mr. Kendall Mawa. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kendall. Sorry, Mr. Kendall. Ken Dog. I'm going to call you Ken Dog because it just makes it easier for me. So Mr. Ken Dog has now proudly given us 2 rigs that we are going to pass out to the sim racing guys who's going to join team versus team. Okay. Those prizes will be provided to the individuals that's going to help us promote social media. That's it. If you're going to go out there, promote social media, get LNR out there, get GT Sport out there, get the boys noted, get yourself noted, build your social media platform, and perform on Gran Turismo Team versus Team 2021, then those 2 rigs are heading to your doorstep. Mr. Kendog is going to build them. They are going to be solid. They are going to be absolutely amazing with fantastic seats. I am yet to see what they're going to look like. Nonetheless, have to be honest, they are magnificently awesome. I do know that. 30, 1, 2, 3. So if I can start over there, let's just see what it is. I'll delete that and I'll show them to you boys. This is the only pictures I have of what Mr. Kendall can do. So Kendall can do these types of rigs. Those are 2 fantastic ones going to head up just purely from a GT Sport point of view. This is not going to be applicable to any ACC events at all. This is just to us to get good guys who wants to race, who loves racing, who wants a rig, who wants something perfectly built for themselves. Okay, so this is me thanking Mr. Dog, getting onto the plate, willing to build us 2 rigs so that we can get it out to everyone else. Again, this is all going to be for your platform, your media. We're not going to do any trophies or anything of that kind. Sporting racing will be as it is. Again, registration, boys, on our website. Kick it off, www.logisticalnightmares.com. Registrations are open, free. We will kick it off in the 2nd week of January. Okay, details will all be on Discord channel. Then for an ACC platform, we are going to kick it off with a new season 2. Okay, our season 2 will probably be, season 2 will all be about just doing something different. It's still going to be alternating Tuesday nights. Okay, so we're still going to keep it on alternating Tuesday nights. We're going to kick off the first race on the 12th of January. We will have different classes if we can fill the gaps, fill the sports. All right, it's all 90 minutes races. There is going to be mandatory pit stops, but there is no mandatory anything else. All right, so if you think your car can last for an hour and 90 minutes on fuel, then that is what it is. As long as you make a pit stop and you go, that is your end game. We're going to keep it to the simple rules. You pick one car for the season, that's it, and that's you're going to do. Second thing on the grip is the Coach Dave Academy Rainmaster Championship. That is going to kick off in the first week of January. All right. Prizes is for these are sponsored by Coach Dave Academy. One setup per winner, per race, per class for a wet setup. Okay, so we're out there. We're going to promote the Coach Dave Academy wet setups for ACC. Alternating Wednesday nights will be the races. All the tracks will be wet tracks. All the tracks will be wet races. And that's up and coming for next year. So 12th of Jan, we will kick off with the Tuesday night ACC. And then the wet setups on Wednesday night, sponsored by Coach Dave Academy. I am going to look for sponsors for the Tuesday night scenarios. So that will be up and coming. Hopefully I can get one and snag one for us to sponsor on that. That will be kind of great so that we can get something for the winners. But for the CDA, we are going to do a setup sponsored by CDA. I'm going to call it CDA because it just makes my life easier to call it that way. So CDA is going to give us a nice wet setup for every winner in each class. If we have to run 4 classes, we'll run 4 classes. Okay? Nonetheless, if we only have 2 classes, class pro winner and class am winner will get a setup by him, by choice, what car he wants per race he does. Okay, of course, we're going to do 10 races. All right? That is going to last us for the next 4 months up until good into the month of May. Every second Wednesday night, every second Tuesday night will be ACC, and then of course we'll do the endurance races as well once a month. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do in January. That's the other thing to do. I'll probably join you boys on that one. We'll see how it is. Nonetheless, I think that's sort of where we sit at. That is kindly what I wanted to speak about. I don't think I have much more to add. Much more to say. It is what it is. It's good fun. It's great fun. So I know a lot of you guys have moved over from PC to PS4, and there's people moving from console to PC, and whatever the case may be. I myself am predominantly focused just on PC racing, but you know what? That's just me. LNR will always just be a console-driven racing. We have not run away. We are not running away, and we do want to have fun. Okay, so big ups. Thanks to everyone. I'm open for questions if anyone wants to ask any questions. I can actually open up somewhere in Discord. I think we've got drivers briefing or whatever the case may be. If you guys want to pop in, say hi or whatever. Just give me a shout. I've got all your chats up now. So thanks, Baggy, and all those boys, Berries, Anthony, Kalen, KLM, everyone else. The 30 minutes from now is Callum Pace's stream, so go join him, support that man. I'll definitely be on that chat. Recap, boys. 2020 was definitely fantastic. Love it. Keep it. Was it mandatory stop for Tuesdays? Yes, Baggy. So Tuesdays will just be a mandatory stop. You don't have to change tires. You don't have to fuel. It's just a stop and go. You gotta go in the pits. You just have to stop. Once you stopped, you can do whatever you want. It's a 90-minute race. Pop in, pop out. Nothing less. Weathers, we are going to stick to real weather conditions. We'll try to get some hot days in there, some cold days in there. There will definitely be no rain on the Tuesday night, so that is a fact. Even if the weather forecast does indicate that there's any rain, we will not have rain on those nights. So that's fantastic. Rain series is only on Wednesdays, alternating Wednesdays. Fully CDA, Coach Dave Academy sponsored. I myself am going to live stream those ones because it is a great sponsored event. And it's all about just getting the name out there, getting the collaboration between each other and ourselves, CDA, the rest of the world, getting everyone up and running. Okay, GT Sport boys, team versus team racing, gonna kick off the second week of January. We'll do our normal seeding events. Up for grabs will be the 2 rigs built, made by Mr. Ken Dog. Oh, I love saying that. Okay, and those prizes are going to go out for the guys that only venture into the GT Sport races. It's going to be epic fun. It's still going to keep on our Sunday nights. So we'll only feature Tuesday night racing, alternating Wednesday nights, and Sunday nights on GT Sports. Other than that, everything is absolutely for fantastic. Anyone that wants to be administration, do you hook me up? Look, I can't do this all by myself. I always need help. Help is always needed. Anyone that wants to, more than welcome to do so. I'm willing to have that discussion with you guys. Social media platforms, if anyone wants to, more than welcome to have that discussion. Live streaming of events, again, more than welcome to have those discussions. It's all about sim racing, boys. We just want to do what's good for everyone and what's good for fun. Um, so any questions? Anything else I've missed? Oh, Filthy, I can't believe Filthy is on the stream, watching the stream. Dude, seriously, I need to get you on here. Like, for damn sake. That was great fun. Epic Racing, guys. 2020 was fantastic. Baggy, you are a phenomenal superstar driver. You are seriously good. Yes, well, Robinson, Ardman will definitely be missed. They did a lot of work in the backgrounds, and I thank them for them. So, thanks to the boys. Thanks for the old season. We're heading into another year. New season is going to be epic. The races are going to be a bit longer stretched over time because we do want to do some good things. Again, there's good sponsors that we've grabbed onto, we've negotiated, we've discussed it. The boys are up and running. So, um, mention the merch. Yeah, we have merchandise. So I it's on my stream over here. So the merchandise is on, again, sorry boys, it's on my Stream Elements account. It just makes it easier for me. If I stream, I can showcase it. It's all good things there. We have hoodies, we have shirts, we have cups, mugs, all those things. It ships everywhere. It takes a little while to get there, but it's of good quality. Mine's heading towards me, so hopefully by the next time I do a stream, you can see how it looks like. I'll actually talk about it just to make sure it looks good and it runs good and things like that. We'll expand that as it is because I actually want to see if I can bring in some logos. I'm gonna have discussions with all the relevant teams and see that, see if they want anything, any of their logos. If you guys want anything of your logos on there, whatever the case may be, hook me up. Let's talk. Let's discuss. We can definitely do something. Any funds made is going to go back into the community and it's going to go back into pay it forward account. And that's where it's going to stay. And that's purely just for charity and whatever we need um, to support you guys as drivers. All right. I think that's me. I am on the 30-minute mark. So, beer mugs. Kendall, beer mugs. I got you. Definitely. That's that's for the boys that don't drink coffee. Nonetheless, for everyone else, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you guys on the other side. Um, Party hard, party good. Take care. Okay. Please be safe. All right. Your safety is of utmost importance. You guys are absolutely awesome. This is me. Cheers. Drinks on you, boys. Oh, that is delicious. Doesn't matter how cold it is. Okay, boys. So, if I haven't missed anything else, best of luck to you all. Merry Christmas. Godspeed. God bless. Happy New Year. Let's all catch each other in the first 2 weeks of LNR. All registrations are open. All the details will be on our Discord server, boys. Anyone that wants to be there, want to be a part of it, it's on Discord. Okay. Good luck. Have fun. Be good. If not, be good at.